Have you ever wondered what makes you, well, you? For centuries, we've called this essential spark the soul. It's the part of us that feels love, wonders about the stars, and carries our memories. Philosophers have debated it, religions have revered it, but now scientists are getting involved. They're not searching for ghosts, but for measurable proof of something we've only ever felt. The idea of measuring the soul isn't new. In 1907, Dr. Duncan McDougall tried to weigh dying patients, claiming a soul weighed 21 grams. His experiment was flawed, but it sparked a question. Could the soul be found through data? Today's scientists use brain scanners, quantum physics, and even machines to test if our minds can influence the physical world. This isn't about proving any religion right or wrong. It's about understanding consciousness itself. Are we just complex machines? Or is there something more? On one side, there's the spiritual belief in a soul that lives on. On the other, science demands evidence and repeatability. It's like trying to catch a feeling in a net. But the scientists involved are driven by wonder, asking some of the biggest questions we can imagine. The answers, or even the lack of them, could change how we see everything. So let's look at the tools they're using and what, if anything, they've found. From flawed scales to brain scans, the search for the soul is a collision of belief and evidence. The journey is as much about the questions as the answers. What if the soul is not a thing to be found, but a mystery to be explored? Science and spirituality may be two sides of the same coin. The search itself might be what makes us human. Let's dive into the experiments that push the boundaries of what we know. The hunt for the soul is on, and it's more fascinating than ever. Scientists are watching the brain as it dies, hoping to spot a sign of the soul's departure. Using EEGs, they record the brain's electrical activity at the end of life. Surprisingly, some dying brains show a sudden burst of gamma waves linked to memory, focus, and dreaming just before death. Is this a final neurological storm or something more? Some wonder if it's consciousness preparing to separate from the body, but there's no proof. These rare recordings are intriguing but inconclusive. We don't know if everyone experiences this or what it means. The dying brain's last spark is a profound mystery. For now, it's a glimpse into the unknown, not an answer. Now let's dive into quantum mechanics, the world where particles can be in two places at once. Some scientists, like Penrose and Hameroff, propose that consciousness arises from quantum processes inside brain cells, specifically in microtubules. Their HOR theory suggests our brains might be quantum computers and that consciousness could persist after death as quantum information. This idea offers a scientific framework for the soul, a form of awareness woven into the universe. But most neuroscientists are skeptical, arguing the brain is too chaotic for delicate quantum states. Classical neuroscience still explains consciousness without quantum leaps. Yet the HOR theory pushes us to ask bigger questions about what it means to be alive. Is consciousness just neurons firing or something deeper? The debate continues, stretching the limits of science and imagination. For now, the quantum soul remains a bold hypothesis. Imagine a machine flipping coins endlessly, a random number generator or RNG. At Princeton's Pear Lab, researchers asked if human intention could influence these machines. Over decades, they found tiny but consistent shifts in randomness when people focused their minds. Critics say the effect is too small, possibly just statistical noise. Still, the idea that consciousness might nudge reality is intriguing. The Pear Lab closed, but the debate over mind-matter interaction lives on. Is it a hint of a non-physical soul or just a statistical ghost? What if you could have a spiritual experience by putting on a helmet? The God helmet, created by Michael Persinger, uses magnetic fields to stimulate the brain's temporal lobes. Some users report feeling a presence, profound meaning, or out-of-body sensations. Persinger argues these experiences are brain-generated, not evidence of a soul. Critics question the results, suggesting expectation and suggestion play a big role. Whether it's a window into the brain's spiritual circuits or a placebo, the God helmet blurs the line between biology and transcendence. It challenges our understanding of mystical experiences. Are they proof of a soul or just the brain's own magic? What if human consciousness could be measured on a global scale? The Global Consciousness Project uses a worldwide network of RNGs to track randomness during major events. During moments of collective emotion like disasters or celebrations, the The data sometimes shows less randomness. It's as if shared feelings create a subtle field that nudges the machines. Skeptics argue the patterns could be statistical flukes or cherry-picked data. The project's results are controversial, but they hint at a possible global mind. Is it evidence of a planetary soul or just coincidence? The search for collective consciousness continues. The mystery remains open. After all these experiments, has science proven the soul? Not yet. There's no soul particle, no energy signature leaving the body at death. But the search has revealed strange and wonderful things about consciousness. Dying brains flash with mysterious activity. Quantum theories challenge our assumptions. Minds might nudge reality, even on a global scale. Maybe the soul isn't something to be measured, but a mystery to be explored. Science and spirituality may be different languages for the same reality. The data is inconclusive, the theory is controversial, but the wonder endures. Whether you see yourself as biology or spirit, the journey to understand consciousness matters. Science will keep building better tools and asking sharper questions. We'll keep looking up at the stars and inside ourselves, searching for what makes us, us. The search continues, and maybe that's the answer. The